Now, we have had requests for a Gloat Fest.
Yeah.
You know, a Gloat Fest would have, you know, a little...
The Cubbies lost their ass last night! The Cubbies lost their ass last night! The Cubbies got kicked in the head! The Cubbies lost their ass!
I stopped. But that's childish.
Inappropriate.
It's juvenile.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, it'd be wrong.
It's just not right to do, and I don't appreciate it.
I'm glad you showed people, you know, the wrong way, the wrong path. You have to do that.
No, I mean, the really wrong path would be to, you know, continue
Keep doing it over and over.
and over.
The Cubbies lost their ass last night! The Cubbies lost their ass last night! Scott Walker kicked their ass last night! The Cubbies lost their ass!
And then, you know, and then to follow it with just out of control ridicule and laughter.
Yeah, that would just be... You're wrong!
Especially when you realize that the labor unions lost their ass last night. And then you have people from, you know, people on television. I heard this one live last night on CNN, and it was sad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was somebody...
When you see, I mean, there's real suffering going on.
There is suffering, and it's not... Listen.
We're not just disappointed. This is the end of democracy. We just got outspent $34 million to $4 million. This was the biggest election in America, and I hope you keep me on tonight, because this hurts us all. Every single one of you out there in the nation, if you're watching, democracy died tonight.
You're very emotional.
I'm very emotional because we all had a lot invested in this. This was it. If we didn't win tonight, the end of the USA as we know it just happened. It's it. We just got outspent $34 million to $4 million. And we don't have any other resource left but the people you see here behind me. And if the people you see here behind me can't get it done tonight, it's done.
It's done.
It's done.
Wow, it's over then.
It's the end of democracy. Now, you see, when you hear things like that, the last thing you want to do is laugh.
That's so true!
That's the last thing you want to do.
And you don't want to sing.
If you sing, that's really...
You don't want. That's
you
what you don't want, right?
Because you have a guy
want.
who knows this is the end of democracy. I don't know if you heard the hurt in his voice.
I did. I did, and I felt it. I felt his
You
pain.
could feel his pain as he's saying these words.
You honestly can.
We're not just disappointed. This is the end of democracy. We just got outspent $34 million to $4 million.
You hear it right there?
This was the biggest election in America, and I hope you keep me on tonight, because this hurts us all. Every single one of you out there in the nation, if you're watching,
I'm watching.
Democracy died tonight.
Holy cow!
Emotional.
No
I'm very emotional because we all had a lot invested in this.
Yeah.
This was it. If we didn't win tonight, the end of the USA as we know it just happened.
U.S.
Could you do me a favor?
That's it. We just got outspent.
Stop for a second. Would you do a search real quick for the guy who's calling the Hindenburg? You know, when the Hindenburg comes in, he's like, "Oh, the humanity," because I think it might be the same guy.
Really?
I think
it's similar.
It's very similar. Listen to him again. Play him, and then see if you can find the Hindenburg.
$34 million to $4 million. And we don't have any other resource left but the people you see here behind me. And if the people you see here behind me can't get it done tonight, it's done.
Wow. It's done. Well, you know what? Democracy is done. Democracies die all the time. Democracies have a very short life. You know, democracy. You want to see what democracy looks like? Go look at Egypt. Go look at Syria. That's what democracy looks like. That's what it looks like. We're not a democracy. That's why we're a republic. Mm-hmm. And I'm here to say happy days are here again if democracy died last night, because that means the republic will live.
So what you're saying is
democracy died last night. Democracy died last night.
Really?
Oh, democracy
Really not
died
good of a
last
song.
night. It's finally about time.
You have a beautiful singing voice.
Really
Thank you. I've been working
do.
on it.
It is
Been working on it.
All right, so we just wanted to start the program, and we didn't want to gloat.
No.
We don't identify the incorrect path.
Yeah, we don't want to mock in song, and we certainly don't want to laugh at the labor unions. Oh, man.
Because who knows how many millions they spent on that.
Oh, man. They couldn't, I mean, they just couldn't bully their way into this election. They just couldn't beat enough people.
They couldn't.
Oh, wow. Man.
Even in Wisconsin.
Oh, man.